So I'm Carolyn. I'm from Obie.ai, and we have built a chatbot for Slack that helps you access your team knowledge quicker.
Sounds amazing. Can you tell me, I guess, when you first got interested in bots? Like, what got you into the whole bot space?
Sure. So we actually started off as a web platform, but we realized quickly that teams didn't want more tools. So that's how we pivoted to Obie. He's the face of the company, and he lives within a tool people already love to use, which is Slack.
Cool. And Obie is, what kind of animal is he? He's a beaver?
He's a beaver because we're Canadian.
Okay. And is the company based in Canada, or is it?
Yeah, so we're based just south of Toronto.
Amazing. Are there any interesting stories about usage between a user and Obie that you can share, like funny or interesting or useful?
So Obie has quite the personality. It's cute, it's friendly, and one of the best parts about Dashbot actually is reading the transcripts where we can see how people interact with Obie. And that's one of the favorite parts of my day actually as a product person, is reading those transcripts.
Cool, I'm glad to hear that. Cool, and then as far as like conversational interfaces, how do you feel about that? Like, were you working on web before and mobile, or like what's the difference? What are some differences between conversational interfaces versus web and mobile interfaces?
Yeah, I think it's more natural for users, and especially in our case, where people are asking Obie questions about their internal knowledge, they're asking questions that they would normally ask another teammate on their team. So they can ask Obie the same types of questions in the same type of way because it's a conversational interface.
Cool. And if you think back, what was like, do you have like an early technology memory or something like from your childhood that you remember?
Oh God.
That you want to share a funny story?
About any piece of tech?
Yeah, why not? Like, what was like the earliest tech memory or the first website you ever visited, or the first mobile app you ever played with? If you don't remember, that's okay.
I mean, the web was quite big when I was starting to use it, which would have been in probably elementary school to start research. I remember the typing course. that was like my first piece of software in school. But in terms of the web, it would have been Google searching things, which is kind of how I think of Obie as well, is just we want to use a tool that we're used to using and asking and framing questions in a way that we like to now, which is the whole like search engine thing. Like, you ask Google a question the same way you ask Obie a question. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.